On this was a campaign that we did fall in love with fairly early in the process, and it was clear that it was going to win some awards in multiple categories for us. If you think about what makes great content in our business, it wasn't that long ago when most of our content centered around a press release, and we were pretty happy if a press release was distributed and received and maybe even used by journalists to amplify a conversation and maybe engage the public. Those days are behind us. What we need now is content like this. It's based on real human insight, that understands that, in this case, that safety is not a fun message, that the way to reach children, in particular, needs to be fun, engaging, and imminently shareable. It needs to bring about real change, and in this case, the campaign showed a 21% reduction in serious incident and serious injuries and fatalities related to train injuries. So it was effective. It ticked all of our check marks, and we felt that it was a great demonstration of where this business is going, from the press release to imminently shareable, talkable content. I know Jennifer had probably the most impassioned argument for this, so I don't know if you wanted to add to this as well, Jennifer.
Thank you, David. I looked very carefully at this because, as David said, strong content is one thing, but it must really connect your role with a powerful insight regarding the social and cultural environment within which you're operating. And so this content perfectly did that from my perspective. As David said, it took something that's not very interesting, that's didactic, that young people don't want to be told about, and it turned it into something they could own, pass along, enjoy, and get a kick out of. And that created a kind of magnification of the message. But they didn't leave it at that. They also deliberately and with great craftsmanship made sure that this message was seeded in schools, online, on the train platforms, so that it was a surround sound that allowed for a lot of amplification of the message. And we looked specifically for that kind of craftsmanship. And that for us is the essence of PR. How well are you creating amplification without having to rely on an enormous amount of paid media?